Yeah, it's AnimeWestReacts here. It's going to be a reaction to One Piece chapter 1138, titled Harley. So yeah, continuing the cover page and Who's Who's hideout. So yeah, we see that because we see Who's Who holding up like a sake cup, announcing. Looks like he's announcing something, and he's got the sword. So yeah, it was Who's Who's people that were going around kidnapping people. It seems because you see some geishas and waitress lady serving them. All right, getting into the chapter. Loki resists the God Knights, but yeah, Loki's like huffing, saying, "You look just like the red hair. Are you really a different person?" And he says, or Gunko says, "Behave yourself, insolent. You don't need to know anything." And then Loki says, "All right, but a great pirate and a Tenryubito, an antithesis of this world. It's obvious. Having the same face must seem her." Yeah, Shamrock says it's obvious. Having the same face must seem strange to you. And he says, that pirate is my younger twin brother, the one I was separated from. Once he returned to the Holy Land, but it seems he has taken a liking to this filthy quote unquote world. Says translator note, in the original, Shamrock uses the term Gekai for world, which in Buddhism can refer to the underworld or lower realm. And so yeah, Loki says, return. I see, and my anger toward this lineage only grows. Two brothers, both despised by me. How amusing, isn't it? You'll see when I break free from these chains. Says, you know this, right? I witnessed my friend's fate, and you will bear this burden. And then Shamrock says, are you threatening me? And then Gunko says, Commander, don't mind. And he says, how annoying. I won't even have to dirty my own hands. Isn't that right, Cerberus? And so you see the sword grows like mouths and grows and grows. And yeah, very much a Cerberus. And he's like, what the hell is that? And then the swords come out of it, the dog's mouths. And Shamrock says, that's my sword. And then yeah, Loki's like, all right, what is that? What's up with that beast? As the dog's like three heads grow swords out of their mouth, and the swords have black flames coming off of them. And the collar starts like spinning. And then Loki's like, huh? And he says, or yeah. And then he says, Command Gunko says, Commander, let's hide our presence, we're leaving. And then he says, scramble. And it says, translator's note says, the kanji used for scramble are Kinkyu Hashin, which is a term for urgent departure in military aircraft, huh? So yeah, Gunko and yeah, the Cerberus's heads all shoot off its body up into the sky, and then Shamrock, not Seamus, says return. And so yeah, you see, I guess the body goes back into being a sword. They jump on the bird, or Gunko's arrow bird thing that she has made and fly. And then he says, Shamrock says, if you manage to survive, come and kill me anytime you wish. I will fight you when that time comes. And Luke's like, oi, oi, you gotta be kidding me. And he's like, you gotta be kidding me. As the heads of the dog, of the Cerberus, turn around and come flying right at him. He's like, no way. If that thing hits me, I'm screwed. And he says, damn that Tenryubito bastard, as he gets like impaled by the three swords right in his chest. Whew. And then Shamrock says, taking control of the warriors now will be difficult. Let's start with their children. Summon another one. And then Genko says, understand, who should I call? And so at Aris Castle, we got someone saying, that was, I'm sure of it. It was the red hair. And Luffy yelled, liar. Do you really think Shakes would attack you for no reason? And so, yeah, one of the giant guards then says, it's true, there's no way to be anyone else. Red hair has come to visit Elba many times. And Luffy says, but Shanks is super cool. What if that guy just looks like him? Yeah, they say, we freaked out, but why the hell would he be inside the castle? And Zoro says, but the red hair came to Elbaf, right? It wouldn't be strange if he was still around. And yeah, Luffy says, but if you guys are really telling the truth, there's no way that Shanks is a chill and laid back guy. He would never do something so senseless. And Nami laughs and says, such confidence, huh? And then, yeah, Luffy says, of course. And you, Nami, you'd be mad too if someone talked bad about Melmare, right? And Nami says, it's Belmare's son. But yeah, the giant then says, so they look exactly alike, or maybe even brothers. Shanks could have a brother. Luffy says, but I never asked about his family. It seems like he was raised on a pirate ship. And yeah, we see the guy with the hat approaching from outside. As Luffy says, I guess his family was Roger and Rayleigh and the other Roger pirates. Except for Buggy. So yeah, the guy with the hat is like right outside the castle, heading on up to it. Meanwhile, Frankie's side at the treasure tree says, all this is treasure tree Adam. Scares my butt. And he says, whoa, but it really is it really expansive out there? And yeah, Ripley says, should I start selling it? Should I start selling it too? And she's like holding Frankie up like he's a toy. And Frankie says, don't encourage me, Ripley. Paul gave me a whole lecture saying, it's a sacred tree, don't go cutting it down, you hear me? He nailed the impression. He says, but if we were to steal this from the giants, we'd have to carry everything. That would cost a fortune. And he says, what's that? And Ripley says, it's a mural. It says, these are scribbles made by children from ancient times that were engraved into the petrified tree bark, and today, due to their historical value, they're considered a national cultural heritage. So those scribbles over there, it says it is estimated that this painting was made between 900 and 800 years ago. If this estimate is correct, then it comes exactly from the Void Century. Yeah, Frank's like, what? Then we need to show this to Robin. Let's talk to her later. He says, but the scribbles are from Elbaf. Strange, not all of them seem to be giants. So, with the history of Elbaf, we have already waged war against other races, but as far as I know, we have never allied with them. So yeah, you see a mermaid, a giant, or something, and then like this pig-looking thing with the sword. That's what it looks like to me anyway. And then Ripley says this whole thing might just be a child's dream. At Woolworth School, we got the kids playing, saying, and saying, we're in class, listen up. Down the library, Robin says, this is Harley. And Saul says, that's right. Many myths in Elbaf were created based on these texts, and their interpretations are all fragmented. Chopper says, what an old giant book. It's full of dust. And so, yeah, you see the cover has the sun symbol on it. But yeah, Saul continues saying, and so each warrior of Elbaf believes in a different version of the sun god, each with a different personality. Cool, right? And Robin says, can I read it? And then Saul says, of course. The story is divided into 3 chapters, and the third world is said to be the present world. In other words, what is about to happen. Quietly, Nico's legend is told all over the world. What they all have in common is that they always appear laughing and doing this. Yeah, Donda Toto. And Robin says, I'm reading it, okay? Says the first world is there was fire upon the earth. And Chopper says humanity. We see shocked Frankie. And yeah, we get a cool, big old cover page to end the chapter of the mural. So yeah, first world. There was fire. There was fire upon the earth. Humanity succumbed to desire and touched the forbidden sun. Slaves made a wish, and the god of the sun appeared, but the god of earth became enraged, and alongside the serpent of hell enveloped the world in death and darkness. They can never meet again. Second world. There was breath upon the emptiness. The god of the forest sent forth demons. The sun merely spread the embers of war. The people of the half moon dreamed. People of the full moon dreamed. Humanity killed the sun and then ascended to divinity. The god of the sea became enraged. They could never meet again. And then finally, the third world. There was void upon the chaos. The unbidden shadows remember the day of the promise, and they hear the voice of the fermented moon. The god of the sun dances and laughs, guiding the world to its end. The sun will return and a new dawn will come. They will surely meet again. And so, yeah, we see the mural. There's this giant snake-looking creature wrapping itself around what looks like buildings, breathing fire, it's breathing fire, and then the dragon, and it's mentioned in the second world, is breathing fire towards it. But yeah, you got people, like they said, passing these, like in assembly line, passing down stars as they and these people with halos going up and going down. Then yeah, the third world has giant whale, angel-looking thing, and then sun god in front of them with a sword and shield, and demon holding the sun. Yeah, pretty cool mural actually. But hope you all enjoyed this video. If you do, then like it, share it, sub the channel, and I'll see y'all next time.